So as a trigger warning for this video, it does include examples of homophobic and transphobic language, although this isn't spoken out loud and it's only on screen in text form.
Hey everyone, Zoe here. For today's video on 5 mistakes, I'm going to be doing something a bit unusual. Now every time I do this, it never gets any easier, and every time I do it I do wonder if this will be the last time I ever have to do it. But deep intake of breath, here goes. So my name's Zoe, I'm transgendered and I'm bisexual. Ever since I uploaded my first video way back in 2017, I knew there'd always be potential for people to view me quite negatively. And I've got some very interesting comments over the years. And as you can see, from the nature of those comments, a lot of them are aimed at me, at my personal appearance, at my gender identity, or my sexuality, or being a member of the LGBT community, which I don't really understand. I do videos on bushcrafting, survivalism, emergency prepping, and emergency planning. I don't do videos that announce to the world, hey look, I'm LGBT, look at this coming out video. I've never done anything on 5 mistakes that's been a subtle way of showing I'm part of the LGBT community. Apart from that. But obviously those comments are there to have a negative reaction from me. They're there to upset me, to grind down my self-worth, to make me cry, to have thoughts running through my head when I'm trying to sleep. And this is my response to those, because yes, I'm responding to that negativity. So February is LGBT History Month. If you didn't know, LGBT usually stands for lesbian, gay, bi and trans, which is the broad spectrum of most gender identities or sexualities. I feel I should tell you something about myself, but what do I tell you? Do I tell you about coming out to my parents, coming out to work, coming out to my friends, the intervention from my former friends telling me I wasn't trans? Did I tell you about my first girlfriend, my first boyfriend? Did I tell you about the pain of laser facial hair removal, or my recovery from sexual reassignment surgery, or hate crimes I've had on the street? What do I tell you about? And I decided I'd do something a bit more positive. If you watch my videos, you'll notice I always finish them in exactly the same way. Get out there and do the impossible every day. And I thought I'd tell you the source of where that came from. So I like it so much I actually got it tattooed on my wrist. And I do trans awareness training as part of my 24/7 everyday job. So I go and I teach different organisations about the do's and don'ts of dealing with someone who's LGBT+, specifically transgender. And when I came to closing off those sessions, I accidentally created kind of a mantra for myself. I would say, for me, being Zoe at one point in my life was absolutely impossible. It was never going to happen because of my relationship, the very macho culture that I worked in, my family, and just the general stigma of wondering what people would think of me. And then it happened. I made it happen. It wasn't going to happen by itself. And now I do what I consider was absolutely impossible every single day. And I used to end these training sessions in a really empowering way by going, if I can do what's absolutely impossible, what can you go out there and do? So that's the source of Do the Impossible Every Day. And when I started the YouTube channel, it became my sign-off as well. If you liked this video, please consider liking it on YouTube. Lets me know I'm doing a good job and tells me it's the kind of content that you want to see me produce. And while you're on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it if you consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to click that bell icon so you can see when my next video goes live, although you don't have to wait that long to see more Survival Mistakes content. I've got a back catalogue of videos, and I'm also active on social media, so if you want to see what we'll do in between videos, talk to other followers, talk to me, and see how I'm prepping for future videos, then I'm active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. And I hope everyone has a happy and healthy LGBT History Month. If you're one of the people in the past that's seeing this and you've previously fought for equality and diversity and inclusion, especially LGBT+, then thank you. If you're one of the people that's still out there now, still trying to get things changed, change legislation, change laws, change opinions, change public perception, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for everything you do.
If you don't like this video, if you don't like the LGBT, if you don't like me, a bisexual trans woman, on YouTube, then consider disliking this video. Or, why don't you leave me a comment? So as ever, there's only one way I know how to end a video. That's for me to say to you, get out there and do the impossible every day.
Save lives and encourage unity around the world. Not the same DNA. We were just born this way.